Alright, hey you guys, this is Casey Guzman from Killers Inc. And we're going to start playing this new game called the Stanley Parable. Now, only played the demo of this game, and it actually sounded really interesting from what I played. So, yeah, I was just going to hop right in and play this one. Really, I love games that literally you could choose what to do. And that's what
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Well, that sounds
Orders
boring.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Well,
So he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
that does not sound like the happiest
and then
job.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm playing. Can I pick up stuff? Alright, that seemed like a really peculiar start. Can I open doors? Stuff? No?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Let's go to the meeting room. Is this the meeting room? No? Yeah, 420. Wait, is it in there? No? In here? No, apparently not. Why is there plants stuff everywhere? Okay, maybe this is the meeting room. No? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I don't want to go to the door on my left? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he follows, let him go. Well, left it is then. Left it is. Ooh, choices, choices. I'm gonna close that behind me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve... Let it ball up inside you, take a passive aggressively on other work. Make sure the slide has a slick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on all the text. So ensure a calm, productive work environment. Wow! Ooh. Ooh, what? Oh, the door kind of pushed me. What's in here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, it didn't. I went into the broom closet because I want what I want. What's in here? That looks helpful.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go upstairs to my boss's office. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna be like so easily sidetracked in this game. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Stanley couldn't have. So 2845. I'll remember that. I just want to go look over here if I can. Or not. Okay. Here it is then.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Apparently.
Luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
By sheer luck. Wait, newly. Oh! Eh. Snazzy. Okay then. This is already starting to amuse me. Wait, do I have like a flashlight or something? I wanna go. I wanna go places. I wanna see the world. I wanna go to that red light. It looks so shiny. What? Okay. Okay. Loading, loading, loading. Failure. I don't know what to say. Failure. Don't mind me singing.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Okay.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
What,
question would not go unanswered for long.
Well then. I don't know why you are feeling like this. Oh, frame drop. Why are you so framey?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't think I want to. I'm going to the escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. Let's just keep going then.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. You can't stop me. Or can you? Maybe he can. Can I? Can you just... Whee! Dead. I violently met my death. That narrative voice is really trying to get me to go back. Back, I say, back! Whee! Dead. Wait, what? Oh, what'd I do?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
No, I don't.
Farewell, Stanley.
No, I don't. I don't accept this. No. Oh, God. Dead.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, I died. Or not. Wait, what? There was the whole
It would
game.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Well then.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Wait, what? No, I don't. Stanley's what? Like, what did I do? What can I just? I'm typing. Office layout. The blueprint says the. What? Okay, so here's the two doors. What was? It doesn't show me what was at the end of the two doors. The office. Button sounds. This is all very confusing. Okay, let's go this way then. I like this door. Okay. The office clock. Wow, this is all very, very, very confusing. Okay. What if I want to push that button? Ooh, can I go in? Can I? No.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What, the on-off symbol? I flip you. Ah!
Can you see?
No, I
Can
can't.
you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
No. Oh god, the metaphors.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Okay,
And
okay.
push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
No.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Nope.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Well, I died. Again. What just happened? Oh my god, this is like Inception all over again. Oh, just rub your temples, Casey. Rub your temples. What'd I do? Well. I guess I have to begin again. Here we go again. Maybe if he says I'm being led to my death, I should probably listen to him. Just a bit. Right? Yeah. Right. Let's do that. Let's try to do that. Well, no. Except for that door thing. I want to go in the other door. Just to... Now I'm curious. What is this game doing to me?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, he didn't miss a memo. They're just all mysteriously missing so he could make these choices.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
What?
he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I know.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep. I just want to admire the employee.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Like coffee. Nope, I didn't. I kept going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. Why would I go in there?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh, this is hilarious. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Wow, penalty for jumping off the cargo lift that you obviously died on.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I know.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I'm gonna make my own story.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Not you.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
What if I...
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ooh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
What's in here?
To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? Who's been waiting? I'm not the father. I'm not. Oh dear.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Okay.
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I want to unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Maybe.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I unplugged
you
it.
actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I didn't even know that was possible.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
I want to
Did
do what I
just
want.
see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Oh, God.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Oh.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh my god, this game is great. Practice. What am I doing?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
Oh.
start to a healthy decision-making process.
I get it.
Most
Practice.
medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Nope.
just remember that in the vast
No, I will not.
infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
What?
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. What do I do? What am I doing?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Nope. No, it is not. Okay, what? Just go back in here? Okay. First order he gives me that I can, I'm gonna disobey it just to see what he does. Oh, this is great.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh God, what have I done? Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? I didn't mean to. Go back. Yes. Okay. Everything's fine. Looks just like it do.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
Oh, God.
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
You don't do anything. I wanna
No,
keep playing.
I have to shut the game down.
Oh God.
I have to.
No. Oh, I did wrong. I did wrong. What did I do?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
What?
In this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground.
Indeed.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Nope.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Indeed.
Oh, my story.
It's ruined.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
I would have died.
So hard.
Wait, what?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's just do it for him. Okay. Everything's fine.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. What if I go?
Coming to a
Can't go
staircase,
down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, I want to pull that. Ooh, what's in this door? Nothing. Jeez. Ooh. Oh, this is new.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Okay.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay. Night Shock 111. Is that what the code? No?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Oh.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shock 115. Did I do good? I tried.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
There is a
You
problem.
didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver.
I did.
Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shock 115. I did.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh God. He's pissed.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Nope.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Oh God.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Do something. Anything.
Well,
This is more important than you could ever know.
apparently I lost.
The story meeting.
Okay.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this?
I just want to hear him cry.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide
I look
what's
awesome.
the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Well then. That was all very, very, very confusing. Alright, well I'll start this game up again and try again in part 2, okay. This has been Casey from Lag Killers Inc. signing off.